Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Yes, I'm back. We're back. Or I'm back. With a new video. Yes, not a lot happened yesterday in baseball. But enough happened to the point where it was worth making a video about. And then, we'll be honest, all the moves that happened yesterday, it's the Mets that did them. This video won't be too long. So, let's just look real quick. So, as they say, busy Mets at backup infielder medic. Mets can only go so long without making a transaction. That's kind of funny. It's a $1 million deal. So this is a backup, man. It's just a guy to play defense. I don't know if they have the stats of this guy, of Danny Mendick. I don't know, Maverick. Yeah, there's not much information. I don't really understand the move because you don't really need him, but I think this move is just in case of injuries. I think he's going to be in the minor leagues, and he's going to be a guy that when an injury happens is going to come to the major leagues. I don't need to spend more time on it, honestly. Then we have right here Orioles acquire veteran catcher McCann from Mets. It was for a player to be named later, and the Orioles get James McCann and cash consideration because we're going to be honest, McCann's contract is not amazing. You know, last year in 174 hit 539 OPS. Even the contract the Mets gave him was such a bad contract. But if we look real quick, his best year was the 1920 season, like where he was incredible. You know, I remember with Boston, everybody knew him, but they knew he was a backup. He was a good backup. Then he goes to Chicago in a full season, had a 788, very good. You know, hit the most home runs in his career, drove in the most runs of his career, had the most walks in his career, also had the most strikeouts, but also, you know, he got the most hits, got the most total bases, got the most doubles. You know, it was a good year. And then, you know, he goes to the 2020, the pandemic season, plays 31 games, and was absolutely incredible. So you were like, okay, he's a good player. Signed this huge deal with the New York Mets, and you can see that hasn't worked out. Though 61 games, I'm going to be honest, 61 games, I think he's better than what he's shown in this season, and I even think he's better than what he's shown in the 21 season. But at the same time, he's not worth the money he's getting paid. He's gonna be a backup. I think he's gonna play maybe 100 games in the year. He's gonna DH some. He's gonna catch, allowing Adley to play some, because you want Adley playing every day, and catching every day is very tough. So I think with the new generation, we're gonna see kind of catchers not catching every day and starting to DH more, like the Blue Jays did with Alejandro Kirk. You want him in the lineup every day, so you bench him, or you don't bench him, you DH him to give him a break. I think this is what's gonna happen with the McCann. It gives you a solid second. You know, doesn't make your catching depth the best, but he's not bad. He's good defensively, I think. I'm not sure. And he can't be worse than what he showed in this season. So I think it's going to help. At the same time, in a way, it's going to help Adley. It's going to help the young guys with the Orioles because he is a veteran in a way. But yeah, as I said, it's going to allow Rushman to get a day off catching, let him be his best when he's hitting. So I think it's a great move. Now moving on to the big deal, the huge deal. I remember waking up, I think it was yesterday morning I woke up, and I just see Correa pivots to Mets after giant deal falls, and I was like, what? I was so happy because I was like, let's go. Correa is going to be a Giant. I can finally kind of support this guy because I didn't like him when he was Houston. I didn't like him when he was the Twins. So with the Mets, with the Giants, I mean, I was like, okay, I'll be able to support this guy. I like the Giants, so I'm fine with it. Giants get their stud. No. So I'm just gonna tell you the story real quick. So if I heard correctly, there's a physical. Giants didn't like what they heard about the physical, so they wanted a second opinion. But Scott Boras gave them a timeline, and Giants didn't respect the timeline. So now Correa is a Met. Yeah. I'm so happy. Like, I'm probably going to be coming out with a video soon Like for the Mets, it's a great deal. You're getting another stud to add with Lindor, Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, freaking Francisco Alvarez, Omar Narvaez, Starlin Marte, Brendan Nimmo, Mark Canha, Verlander. Sure, this is a super team. This is a freaking all-star team that they have right now. And like, he's probably gonna slot in at third. That's what I predict. He's gonna go third base. McNeil's gonna go second. Alonso first. Like, at one point, where's the limit? Because as Steve Cohen has shown, he doesn't care to go over the tax limit. Well, he's gonna pay $50 million. Frick, for $50 million for this guy is chump change. You know, so I think there should be a maximum, like in the NHL. I think the NHL had a great idea when they put the maximum and the minimum salary, forcing teams to not go over, forcing teams to go under. Because right now, this is Brett Beatty. Where is he gonna play? They have this other young kid, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. Also, where is he going to play? Like, at one point, this, as a Mets fan, you're going to look at this and you're going to say, whoa, why would we want a tax luxury? We already have one. No, we should have a maximum that you cannot go over. Like in the NHL, I think it's like about 90 million. You can't go over it. This is what this MLB needs to implement, because teams like this shouldn't be able to be constructed. It gives the teams like the Guardians, the teams like, we're not going to talk about Oakland because they just suck at building a team sometimes, but like these smaller markets that they just can't afford to spend as much money. What are they going to do when they face off? Like we kind of saw it last year with the Guardians. Yeah, the Guardians beat the Rays, but it was like two small teams. As soon as the Guardians faced the Yankees, yeah, they gave them a good series, but Yankees were still the better team. You know, they were still the better team. And it's because they go over the over the salary, the tax salary, and at one point that means your team's going to be better. Except if you're just giving up bad contracts, but at one point there's something that just doesn't make sense and it's not fair. You know, I may make a video about it. I don't know, but this is not what this video is supposed to be about. As you see, he's just going to make the lineup that much better, you know. Like, literally, they lost DeGrom, and they said, yeah, we lost DeGrom, yeah, we're just going to pick up Correa, we're just going to pick up Nemo again, we're going to pick up Verlander. It's just, okay, so fair. Yeah, as you can see, he's just a superstar, and he was playing on a Twins team that was completely ass. And now you're going to put him in maybe no, I'm not going to say maybe, the best lineup in baseball. It's not even close. There's no lineup that, in my opinion, comes close to the lineup that the Mets will be putting in every day. Maybe Philadelphia, but even that, the gap is so huge. 1 through 9, this lineup is better. The ninth hitter on this team is going to be better than any hitter on the A's, on the Nats. Like, it's amazing, but yeah, I don't have much more to say. It's 12 years, $315 million. I'm gonna look real quick to see if there's any other deals that transpired. Let's take a look. Guardians signed Caleb Baragar. Caleb Simpson to minor league deal. That's not important. But anyways, I thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.